Alright, hey y'all, and welcome on back. So before I get back to crafting, I just finished the fucking modules, or the modular frames, so let's go on and finish this off.
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are recorded instances of humans doing nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
I need so many more. Alright, I'll be back in a while. Okay, I've made 3 of the radar towers. I've still got a good bit left that I want to make. Hey there, Mothra. So let's go get some setup. Let's see, I've got this one here. I think I'm probably gonna set the next one up around yeah, probably around here. I think that would probably be my best bet for that one anyways. And then maybe around like here. I think I've got everything for this milestone with the exception of the hard module frame, or modulated frames, or whatever they are. Because it's been so long that this computer should, the computers over here should have stockpiled up the 100 I need. It's gonna be a hot minute before I get working on the various materials for, oh yeah. Just gonna pull them all. Alright, anyways, it's gonna be a hot minute before I start working on the other stuff I need, the stuff for Phase 4. Because that looks like super advanced tech that I do not have at the mo. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good spot to put it down. Okay. Second radar tower up. Oh, there's another oil. Why did that not ping? Well, I'll get it added eventually. Let's see how many we're missing in this section. Jesus. 20, 45, 6, 9. I am getting a little overlap with that, but it's not too egregious. And that's what I care about. So... Guess instead of there, let's closer to here then. And then for the last one, maybe around like there. Okay. Let's get some stuff set up. I'll be back to set up the next oil rig in a while. I mean, it's not going to hurt to get more crude going. On my way through, might as well drop off them computators. Hey there, Mr. Blorb. What do you know? Do you need to pee? God, I hope not. Okay, so let's see here. And honestly, at the moment, I'm just biding time until productions have produced more of those heavy modular frames. I'm going to need a shit ton of them. Curiosity. I do. Well, I can at least speed the modular frames up a little. And let's drop those. And I'll be back with the rubber. I gotta go over there anyways. So might as well grab the rubber and the motors while I'm over here. And I'll flutter down. Plop on some overclocking. Okay. And some flubber. Filled up with materials. So let's overclock to level 2. So that'll produce me 8 per minute now instead of 4. Nope. Oh wait. Without it, it's yeah, just 4 per minute. Overclocking brings it to 8. Alright. find one more to overclock it once more. And just keep those stocking up, I guess. Wait, hold on. That's modular frames. I need heavy modular frames, which is this one. And yeah, that is stocked up, so I'm gonna increase. I do actually have two more summer sloops, so let's go pick them up and make use of them. So I want heavy modular frames sped up. I need a shit ton of those. Wait, that wasn't 250? I'll grab more in a minute, I guess. Alright. And 4 summer sloops to overclock, so now this is giving 8 per minute. Once it gets screws. So I really need to make sure I overclock this as well. I don't want to, but I really need to increase screw production. So right now, 4 per minute will be fine. It's not preferable, but I need the screw production to stay up. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that'll work out fine for now. $8 per minute now. Okay. Much better. Now, what the fuck am I doing? Oh yeah, motors. I need 45 more. Good enough. Alright. Water. Okay, there we go. Now I just need the hard frames, which are going to slowly stack up while I deal with setting up some radar towers. Before I go do that, though, I need to make sure I pick up what I need for a few more of these. So, realistically, just a stack of that. Okay. And away we go. Yes, I said I was going to be making the jetpack, but since I'm waiting for heavy modular frames anyways, might as well take the episode as a nice globe-trotting adventure. Hey there, Miss Liz. Oh, that dispatches that pretty damn quick. Okay, okay, I can dig it. Purple. Pterodactyls. It's an alpha. Okay, have at you, pterodactyl. Ooh. I want that purple. Because that is going to let me fully finish upgrading, or fully overclock both of those. And while I'm here, since I need a shit ton of mycelium, might as well take the opportunity to grip grab. Even though I'm only getting one per. No. I do still have that side thing for mycelium that I need to do to get the fabric and whatnot. I need 200 plus. First cave I found in a long ass time, though. Okay, nothing's hiding behind the coal, so we do not care. $131 mycelium. It's not too bad. And I'm coming out with a purple power slug too, so that's an additional 5 power shards to use for overclocking, which I will use to overclock for the heavy modulars as well as the heavy modulars as well as the heck's it called? I'm actually blanking. The heavy modulars as well as the screws. You know, the very important thing that takes surprisingly a long amount of time to fucking make. Ah, that's why. Let's bring this over here so I can open that. There are a few research nodes that I need those cockpit, whatever they are, recording devices or whatever. And that's a fucking alpha, of course it is. Stay dead. Alright, I'm just gonna reclaim that one and then move on. That seems like a good place. "23 in this little area. Again, a little bit of overlap with this, but not that much. I see that over there. It's a yellow one. Guarded by an alpha, apparently. Guarded by a couple alphas. Okay. Good. And now let's go get that last radio tower I can set up for the time being. I'd love to get that Mercer sphere, but I don't have ammo to deal with two alphas. Two of those kinds of alphas, especially the fucking pew-pew bitch. This might get me high enough to be able to grab that. Okay. So let's see here. No more geysers in the area, it looks like, though I do have a few pings for crude oil over here. Both pure, too. Nice. Pardon me. Ton of iron over there. Definitely set up, once I get drones set up, some kind of production system there. That right there is going to have a lot of overlap, so let's remove. And maybe here? Yeah, that shouldn't overlap egregiously. Alright, I want that yellow boy. Just don't be guarded by something that's gonna knock me the fuck off. Alright. Thank you, bitch, for not being a bitch. You know what? I should be able to get around to it, yeah. A lot of mycelium around here. I'm gonna have to remember that. Alright. Always appreciate more power slugs. Rude. Okay, so I need to go this way. Come on, you. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I want that. Motherfucker. Eh? I wasn't that low on health. That's a lot of good 2 hits left. How'd you
A
just
picture
double?
of this event has been sent.
Alright, I'm just about back to my death crate. Just avoid these snarts. And we can get around the mountain to where I got my ass rocked. Right up. Fuck. Motherfucker, let me through. Oh, I think he's fucked off. Let's quickly grab this. Nope, never mind. Okay. We're just gonna avoid that for now, be back later for it. And I've already got 5, 6, 7, so 8 on me. Big ass tree. Looks like I've stumbled into another mycelium branch. I'm still a bit of a trek away. Hi there, alphas. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. I mean, I'd love to, but I've got more important things to do right now. Especially since I'm being chased by a fucking alpha. Fuck off, Snart. Oh shit, that's an alpha too. Son of a whore! Did you really just fucking spawn camp? Spawn? Jesus! What the fuck's going on? 2 alphas just spawned on top of me. Nope. Not dealing with that. That's new. Oh, come on! Damn it. Okay. Just about back. Hopefully this time I won't have enemies just kind of spawn directly on top of me. I really don't want to know why you're... Oh shit. So it's irradiated. Okay, good to know. Son of a whore! Fuck off! Okay, good to know. Those alpha snarts are irradiated alpha snarts. Cool. Well, despite the green hue, at least this water isn't irradiated. I just want the thing. Alright, I'm out. See ya. That's a double alpha snart. Right on top of that purple. Okay. Finally. Made it. Let's see here. It was radio tower. Let's drop it about like there. Yeah. Out of blind curiosity. Any geysers nearby? Actually, yes. Okay. Alright, so how am I gonna string this? I could take it this way, but I'm fairly sure I remember this being a pretty sheer drop off a cliff. And I don't currently have the materials on me to set up a geyser. Yeah, I need... Okay. I'm gonna think on it for a second, I'll be right back while I go hit the head. Alright, I think I know what I want to do about this. As I remember, these, the personal elevators, have a pretty nice feature in that all the stops have their own little power node spots. So I can connect this up here. Say, string it purely this direction. Get to the cliff, build the elevator down, then I'll have a much easier path up as well. And yeah, that should take care of the problem that I was thinking that I was going to have. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you're just going to be in the way. Sorry about that. Aha! Yeah! Just want to grab this Mercer Sphere while I'm here.
Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your root?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on windows. But perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, My point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race.
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
Okay. Ooh, I see a purple up there. How well is that? You know what? I'm not even going to bother. I need to focus on getting the electricity up. Alpha Snart, so don't even fucking bother trying to go for that. That was a bad bonk. And I'm too low to Rico ride, maybe? I should be able to make it over there. See a purple lower down. I think that's a purple. No, that's a yellow. And alpha spitters. Thankfully, they're relatively easy to avoid, so I can just think. There's a lot. What is this? Oh. Nothing, okay. Thought that was going to be something like mineable or whatever. Just a pretty cool piece of, nature. Or maybe this is a spawning pool of some kind. I mean, speaking of spawning... Fucking Alpha Snart. Hey. We outie. I ain't dealing with alpha Snarts and Buzzy Beetles. Avoid the poison goop, aka the fart biome. Alright, where am I on the map? Okay, I know where I am. So I do want to be going this way. Actually, no, I don't. I want to be going this way. purple. Oh, fuck, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not fighting a goddamn alpha pterodact right now. Okay. I think I'll go a little further this way. Purple. Guarded by some spitters, one of which being an alpha, as well as some radiation. So that's the big hole that goes down. I want to go further that way to get to that cliff. What are things looking like here? Purple there. I'm thinking that's where I'll set up. Ooh. Yep. Okay. Anyways. What time we at? 48. Yeah, right there, I'm thinking. Not the... Huh? Oh, poison. God damn it. Okay. That won't be where we do it then. Oh, I'm out of materials. Cool. Alright, let's scout out the area, try and find a good spot to lay down the elevator. Goddamn pterodactyls. Oh, motherfucker, it's an alpha. Fucking alphas. Now, can I focus on planning, please? This wouldn't be terrible, but I'd have to set up two. One to go down this, and then the other to go down that. Over there, most likely. It's unfortunate, because that would be better right there. Let's do that. a good start. See another Alpha Pterodact over there. Okay, let's go grab more silica and wires, cables, correction. I mean, since this is just kind of free, before I do anything, let's go on and Rico ride. I'm not going to be able to get that, it's a little too well protected. But I can Rico ride over here to get that one, and then come back for that. Hey, I said Rico ride, damn you. Oh, Sam. Cool. And then over here to get the yellow. I'd love to get that purple, but I'm just not going to be able to at the moment. What is for sure is I've got a lot of power shards I can make now. So I need silica and cable. Alright, silica, let's go on and grab a couple stacks. And cable, we will also grab a couple stacks. How many... transportation, here we go. Okay, that's fine. That is actually perfectly fine. This on over here. Get off here. And head towards the new elevator. While I'm at it. Let's find a new connection point. And start stringing this along on my way over. Trying to do something here, Snart. Are you sure you want to square up like this? limestone. That sounded like an alpha snart. Alright, where the fluff's that elevator? Higher up? No, I should have marked it on the map. Doesn't help that I'm being fucking hounded by a goddamn alpha snot. Oh, it's not alpha snarts. Just a couple small snarts. I see. Okay. Can y'all fuck off so I can try and find where the hell I need to go? Okay, it's over here. Then, yes, I can see it. Alright, that should be close enough for that. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a little too high. Maybe, just maybe, it is Maybelline. Huh? So I can see shit. Can I walk on this? Yes. If I can just Rico ride a little higher. We can get the elevator all the way down here. Charming.
elevator, here to lift you up and to let you down.
And that gets us all the way up here, where I should then take from this power outlet. And there we go. Let's get in here before that Alpha Terror Attack decides to fuck me. Alright. So within this area, 148, Jesus. 42. Alright, let's see. I'm thinking here and here for the next ones. Yes, that's going to give some overlap, but it should be fine. Alright. For now, let's wrap up this episode. It's getting close to my bedtime. So let's wrap up the episode by heading back, crafting up a bunch of power cells, or power shards, and overclocking the shit out of my stuff. So while I don't have nearly as much as I'd like, it certainly should be enough to facilitate getting the important things going quicker, such as the rotors, the screws, the heavy modular frame, and a few other things. Okay, looks like we're holding good for now. That back. The building looks like it's crying. I mean, I don't blame it with all the holes I punched everywhere for the lifeblood of the storage to be able to flow in and out. How the fuck was I coming over here? Oh yeah. Power shards. "21 total power shards. Girl damn. It's definitely going to be good to get me up a good few resource maximizations. So I am going to need a lot of these. So let's go on and boost. Those are fine for now. Heavy modular. Go on ahead and max up. Gives me 10 per minute now. That's going to be nice. Screws. For this, max it. 100 per minute. I think the I don't need to upgrade that. So that should be fine. Screws are trickling in. Yeah, that's probably fine how it is. Let's go on and maxi this. Along with the one that I've got downstairs. Which, speaking of stuff downstairs, let's go on and see. Yeah, let's up this smart plating generation. Yeah, that's all that's missing from that. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Let's go on and up this. And up the computer. And up the circuit board. Now the issue is just plastic throughput. That's got a lot of the stuff that I'm waiting on now going faster. Hot diggity daffodils. Alright. Take a nice little walk around, see how everything's looking. Everything's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing any breaks in the daisy chain. Since I've been off gallivanting, let's see how many of those heavy modular frames we've managed to stock up at this point. It's, this one? No. This one. Almost 100 I need. Which, with what I had in my inventory, is the 100 I need. Well, hot damn. We can finish this episode off by getting aluminum crafting.
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges. If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
I need radio control units, which means I need to research this next to be able to craft the radio control units. Then after that, I can go the aeronautical engineering to get the drones. That leading edge production, though, tempting. But I don't really need Miner 3 at the moment. So, yeah, I think that's the plan. We're gonna do control system development next, because I need radio control units in order to get that. So, next time we shall focus on getting aluminum up and running. Which actually, speaking of, now that I've finished that, any aluminum deposits? Yes! Over here. Okay, so next time, while we're waiting for more of those modular frames to get crafted up, I'm going to first set up the crude oil here. Yeah, just get that going. Make sure I'm set up another reactor or two. Actually, since it's pure, I might be able to squeeze in 3. Make sure my power situation is good. And then from there, start working at setting up aluminum production. Sounds like a decent enough plan to me. 5 coupons. Let's go on and grab those. Puts us up to 7. Anything we care about? Okay, so that's what I need to unlock these. Now I should be able to... No, apparently not. Oh, god damn it. I got roof corners, not roofs. Alright, you know what? Yeah. So, yeah, with that, is there anything I can quick research? Definitely not that. I don't have enough to do anything in that tree anymore. Homing rifle ammo wouldn't be terrible. But it's going to take forever to make those high-speed circuit boards. I can get that done, though. Sort, grab, and what do we need for this? Black powder. Got plenty of that. We're just going to end the episode off by getting a bit of research done. And how we started. Cilia. Yeah, just need 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now...
Gas Nobelisk unlocked. Chase away creatures with a damaging cloud of gas. Note: also harms unwary pioneers. Not for recreational use.
I really can't make any fabric. Fuck. Alright. Well, that'll have to wait then. Ooh. Do it.
Turbo fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Okay. Well, that's all I can research at the moment. I could do a quick setup to get fabric, but I don't have any... yeah, I don't have any of that shiznit getting stocked up, so I should... Yeah, I'm gonna head over there, end the episode by heading off over back to the oil rig area and store up a bunch of those polytetrahedron things. I thought I needed 200 mycelium. Glad to be wrong. But this is pretty damn good progress. 3 towers up. A lot of useful intel. Plans to set up more towers. Yes, of course. That's plastic. This is what I'm looking for. Alright. So we're just gonna disconnect that. That way it can start just stocking up. Actually, instead of disconnecting that, if I just let it stockpile, eventually I'm gonna forget about it. So let's... Weird. Anyways, let's just do what I did, what I was planning on doing in the first place. And there we go. Now half are going that way, half are going that way, and we should be good. I'm gonna leave the computers crafting. Did I remember to set up a storage unit for plastics? Yes, I did. Good. So I do also need 1,000 of that. 2,468,000. Alright. Half the control system development's already done. We just need to focus on setting up for aluminum tomorrow. It'll be so fucking good when I can finally get those damn drones. And I can start having to daisy chain everything. Nice ass. I'd like to try and get some more summer sloops as well at my production rates. Or production count, sorry. Anyways, like to try to find some more of those, because, yeah. I'd like to get that stuff stocking up quicker. For now, though, bink and bink. That is half of that done. And with that, we'll see y'all next time, where I shall start out by setting up just a temp factory again to start building fabric and kind of go from there. So yeah.